Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. MLB The Show brings you the Turnpike Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing greatness on display, and this guy just gets it done.
First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Braxton Ashcraft. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Justin Crawford, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Line drive, and that's just foul. That one off the mark. Full count now. Out towards right center field. And there's one away. Take a look at the lineup, and this is a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom, loaded with players who can barrel up the baseball. A lot of high exit velocities, and that all results in a club that's leading the league in slugging percentage right now.
And Boog, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first pitch of each and every at bat, because these hitters, they're ready to jump all over you, and they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone, however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard and hit it a long way.
There's no question this is a lineup that is built to win in today's modern game of baseball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Tosses to first. What a play.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League.
Ball inside.
And another ball.
Outside.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Reynolds on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is... And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in Pittsburgh, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Taijuan Walker. Chris, how about a scouting report?
This guy's pitched in several different roles. He started, he's done long relief. It'll be interesting today to see how they use him. I think you have to go hitter to hitter, inning to inning. And if he's having success, you let him go as long as he possibly can.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. And the 0-1. Fouled off left side. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Oh, look at the stop. To second, but he beats the throw. Save.
Batting first, the second baseman, Blanchard.
First and second, no outs. Lau at the plate.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Clips it, there's one, and that's all they'll get.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 10, Ryan Reynolds.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Play at the plate, and they cut him down.
Batting fifth.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now, O'Neal Cruz. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow
That's a ball.
Climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the air, left field. Oh, he can't hang on. One runs in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 2.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And there's a foul ball. Cruz stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. This one kicks away from Real Muto to second, and that's not it. Cruz up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Turnpike series continues now. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That is big. The third baseman.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
The 0-1.
Inside,
Cut
ball
action
one.
to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Gonzalez over to Lau. How about
He's
that
out.
double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
JT Real Muto now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. Base hit center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate.
Ball in.
That's your challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. 1-1 now.
Ball two.
Hit in the air, center field. And that's the third out. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at PNC Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Hey! Ball one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering down in the dirt. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and it goes just foul. Out to short. Throws to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider.
Batting
Got the
in,
hitter out in front,
left-hander,
rolled over on it.
13,
Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Rodriguez.
Yeah! Ball down.
To the right side. Throw to first in time.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Connor Griffin.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Connor Griffin.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That one fouled hard the other way. 2 down, nobody on. Here's the 0-2. And that's
That's a ball.
downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Pirates, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Foul ball there. Griffin leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Turnpike series continues now. On to the 3rd inning. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
Ball 1.
That's out to center field. He's got it. 1 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder,
Justin Crawford digs in now. Flied to right his first time. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
Inside,
There's the
ball
ball. Throw to second.
Save.
Save.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there. He's been
that's
raking
inside.
in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Man at second.
Ball.
That's in there. And now 3-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Payoff pitch. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Reynolds on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 7, short Clay Turner.
Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds gets under it. And that is that. So 1 hit. All they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 2 and the Phillies. Back here in Pittsburgh. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. There's a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds here. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Just missed. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. But they're on top 2-0. Start of the 4th, and now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Ball, that's off the plate.
In the air to left center. Mangum on the move. 1 away. And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman.
And here comes Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball inside.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ball
That one
3.
missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Makes a sliding stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Pirates 2 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Wait a minute, we all just need a minute. The party been started, we all just need to finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by myself. And I'ma get a pennant that say I'm independent. I'm a big man. You couldn't kick it with me even with a kickstand. Oh, you got big ideas.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Fastball for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, Manga.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Grounds one to short. Trey Turner gloves it, and he beats
He's
it.
in there.
He's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this
Number
speedster
3,
gets the infield
shortstop,
single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Nick Gonzalez will hit next. Grounded out to short in his first trip. In there for strike 1.
That's outside.
Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Pirates, the catcher, number 13, Andy Rodriguez.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. He'll score easily. It's 3-zip.
Picks himself up an RBI. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is gets up to the outfield grass to push that run across.
So 2 down. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. And there's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Pirates,
1 for 2.
Nope, that's a ball.
Could be
Oh,
some
that's
action
it.
here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. The Turnpike Series continues now. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, these Phillies need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That's ball 2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
What a stop. Over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Up next for Philadelphia.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
1 out, runner at second. Edmundo Sosa getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Out in front and foul to the left side. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Foul! That ball's foul!
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
Aye!
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Going. Gone. A 2-run blast. 3rd home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Justin Crawford now at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Swing, and the bat went flying there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Lau sends it to first. That ends the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. Home half of the 5th coming up. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Bottom of the inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
Ball, that's out. you got?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. On the ground. And foul ball. Close
That's
one.
ball
Doesn't get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Brandon. Wow.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
No, that's low.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swings through that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Just
Nope,
missed.
that's down.
Ouch, that one drilled him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Taijuan Walker will depart, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Reynolds stands in now and watches strike 1. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Ball.
Lau off of first with 2 away. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. On the ground to first, and that's just foul.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
2-2 now. This to third. And that is that. Pirates leave 1, but they're up 3-2.
Can't be my style. Can you hear me now? Hey, can you feel me now? Oh, I'm a rock star.
Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
I said the windows tinted and I ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's involved. Getting duggets with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove everything. Fiscus to Nissans. Don't do it.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Isaac Matson.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Turner leading things off and takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Mason Montgomery, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Soto also throwing. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Ball, that's outside.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one close. Ruled a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Right side, hard hit. Throw to first in time. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 2 for 2.
All one.
Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Right through there, got him. And that will end the inning. Down quickly, go the Phillies. They're down 3-2.
Now pitching for the
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Andrew Painter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The batter, number 3.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Tag, not in time. He's safe. And it's 4-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Andy Rodriguez, the next to hit.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
The third baseman, Connor Griffin.
On a line out towards center. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball and just couldn't get it to drop in.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Ryan O'Hearn will hit next.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, on a bounce, safe.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Ball 2.
One out, and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him. Out number 2.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That's a ball.
On a line. Can't get there. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Andrew Painter won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Orion Kerkering will take over here.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Ozuna off of first with 2 away. Zero velocity 97 with that fastball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes a nice running catch. That is the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left off. We're 6 full. It's the Pirates 6 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
Well, Boog, yet another solid performance, all while keeping that hitting streak alive. What a run he's on right now.
That's out.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The Phillies down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Two on the way. Breaking ball misses down and away. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Garcia.
Ball.
Ball to strike. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up.
For the Pirates.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Yohan Ramirez. He last pitched 2 days ago. Sosa in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Phillies strand 1. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Comes up empty.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering is down low. Reynolds aboard here at first with nobody out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Now he's challenging the called strike, and that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Fought off foul.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And the 0-2 stays alive. 0-2 now. Ground ball could be 2. Sosa tossed to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Outside low, and it's 1-0. This one popped up. And it's a foul ball. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 0-2. Sets him down looking. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Phillies 2. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here at PNC Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Brian De La Cruz stands in for the Phillies. And he swings through that one. Movement in the bullpen. Carmen Mlodzinski, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Barco getting loose as well. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Line drive. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. 0 for 3 in this one. That's towards center. Cruz under it. And that is that. Back.
Now pitching for the
Brad
Phillies,
Keller taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 1 down.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
On the ground to the left, Turner slings to first in time.
up next with the Pirates, the designated hitter, Marcell.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And it's even up to Ozuna. Slice to right. And now a 2-out opportunity for Brandon Lau. Hammered down the right side, but foul.